Hey, so are you feeling like you're not quite like these other guys that you're hanging out with? They're more confident, they're more bold, they're more masculine, and it makes you feel like you're weaker, you're too sensitive, and you need to be more confident. Simply not the case. I'm here to tell you in this video that's all a lie. I'm gonna help you understand how that happens, how you internalize that feeling like you're not confident enough. I'm gonna teach you how to really cultivate your own confidence so you can shift from being a follower to a leader. Let's go. And before we get into this, just wanna welcome you here. If you're new, my name's Ruben. I'm a transformational coach specializing in social anxiety and self-esteem. And if that's something that you resonate with, you're looking to overcome, hit that subscribe button and there's a bell notification. Make sure you hit that too so you know right away when I release helpful videos just like this. All right, so this feeling like you need to be more confident. These other guys, they're so masculine, high value. They don't show that weakness. They're not like me where I'm over here, I'm in my head, I'm sensitive, I'm weak. And I'm here to tell you, that whole feeling like you need to be more confident, where you've essentially positioned the other guys you're hanging out with on this pedestal and positioning yourself as this inferior person, looking up to them as though you need to be like them. It stems from a place of feeling like you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're less than, you're inferior, this deep place of shame on the inside. That is what's fueling this feeling like you need to be more confident. And here's the thing with that approach of just trying to will yourself into having more confidence and trying to essentially be like somebody that you're not. When you try to will yourself into having more confidence, it's a feedback loop. It's just gonna feed back into that feeling like you're not good enough. So the more you try to be confident, the more things stay the same. The more you don't feel good enough on the inside, because that pull to try to be more confident feeds back and fuels and energizes that feeling more and more that you're not good enough on the inside. You're not like the other people. You don't quite fit in. You're too sensitive. You're too weak. And the question that I want to ask you, because essentially what you can do is when you try to express yourself, for example, in a group, you can do it in one of two ways. You can do it in a way that's needy and controlling, or you can do it in a way that's supportive and contributing to the group. Follower, leader. And I want to ask you, is it possible, the fact that you're trying to be more confident, trying to be more high value, and actually what that's doing is diminishing the actual value that you have inside you. I want to ask you, are you living in somebody else's shadow? Are you walking around trying to be yourself, but the people you're hanging out with, their shadows, they're too strong and you can't get out from underneath them? And I want to show you this diagram to help you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, and so quick breakdown here is, remember, you can release your energy in one of two ways. Remember what I was saying when you express yourself, is you can release it in a way where you cast a shadow. In other words, needy and controlling. You drain the energy of the group. You drain the energy of people around you, okay? So don't make it too complicated in your mind when I say cast a shadow. Just you're draining other people's energy. It's needy and controlling. The other way is you can release your energy, express yourself in a way that's supportive to other people, that helps contribute to their day, that's uplifting and motivating. That's the other way, which is here in the green. Now, what dictates how you release your energy or how you express yourself, how it comes out? Well, over here this is your masculine buddy here. Okay, this is your masculine buddy that you have on the pedestal. We got him over here. We're gonna take a look at him. We're gonna dissect him so that you can understand him better, so that you can understand yourself better. Because what dictates the way he is releasing his energy into the group, that that energy that you're perceiving is high value and masculine and confident. Well, that depends on his emotions. His emotions and his feelings. Really quick, we won't get into this now. I'll link up another video at the end of this video to help you distinguish between emotions and feelings. But emotions are the physical sensations. They're the somatic component of what's happening within your body, energy and motion. Your feelings are the interpretation of those emotions. Emotions drive everything though. Emotions will dictate how he releases his energy. Needy and controlling versus supportive, contributing, and uplifting. So the number one thing that you can do for yourself, if you want to be expressive in a way that's supportive, it's uplifting, you become a leader in the group that you're hanging out in, the number one thing is, remember, you want to go to the source, is you want to become aware of what's driving your expression, and that's your emotional system. It's your emotions here. So let's take a look at your quote unquote masculine buddy, your confident buddy. And let's take a look at him here. I actually have a student of ours who was sharing the other week, and I want to share with you what we were discussing on a coaching call, because he was basically very intimidated by very masculine energy types, the tradespeople, the mechanics, the really masculine men. He felt overwhelming fear around them. And when he felt this overwhelming fear and discomfort inside, the nervousness, he would always feel this pull. I got to be more confident. And he felt himself putting on this kind of masculine front. I got to be like them. I got to be more confident. I got to be more bold. And I got to level up so that I can essentially fit in with this person and I can keep up with the conversation and interact with this person so that we're on an equal playing field. And what I want you to see here though is when we started taking a look at it together and I started questioning, I was like, okay, so this pull that you got to be more confident, what's driving that? And underneath, there was a lot of shame he was feeling underneath. He wasn't okay with who he was as a person. And so we started peeling that back and I was asking him, okay, so when were the moments when that got conditioned in? What were the moments that conditioned you to believe that you need to be more masculine? And what conditioned you to believe that masculinity looks a very specific way? And we started to take a look at this, and we started talking about this memory that he started processing through, where he was a young boy and he's going to his best buddy's house and he's helping his best buddy and his dad move into the new place. And he's carrying this mirror, he's carrying it up the stairs, and he drops it and he shatters it. And he starts to feel so ashamed, like so bad about himself, like, geez, what is wrong with me? I couldn't even do this simple thing. But what exacerbated the feeling like there's something wrong with him, there's something defective about him and he's not good enough, is his best buddy's dad. What is his best buddy's dad, what his reaction was getting judgmental, doing like one of these emotionally withdrawing, frustration, getting angry, withdrawing his energy from the young boy and getting pissed off and having criticizing, shaming energy. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, you can't even move a simple mirror. So that is the energy that really exacerbated. It really made one of our students internalize their feeling like there's something wrong with him. He already grew up with a raging father. Every little thing that he did wrong, father had the energy to just rage off the handle. I told you to do something, why don't you do it? Do as you're told. He had that type of energy. And he already had that going on at home. Then he comes over, he's out of his house, and yet again, he's met again with one of these masculine men who's dumping on him, dumping that masculine energy onto him. So of course, picture this. You are 9 years old. There's a grown man dumping his energy on you. What is wrong with you? That type of energy. You can't even move a simple mirror. Jesus. Dumping it all over you. Casting the shadow onto you. Of course you're going to internalize, one, I knew there was something wrong with me. Two, what's the strategy to man up? What's the strategy to fit in moving forward? Well, that's to be more confident. And that's why you're walking around with this energy still, like you need to be more confident. It's something that's unresolved from your past. It's something that was conditioned into you from the past. But let's take a look at our students, his buddy's dad, his best buddy's dad. Let's take a look at his dad, okay? Because essentially he had this energy, withdrawing. Oh, what's wrong with you? You can't do simple things. Oh, why are you so stupid? I don't think he said that, but that type of energy, okay? What's happening, okay? I didn't ask for his specific age, his best buddy's dad. I didn't ask for dad's age, but I'm guessing 9 years old. He's, 30s, 40s, around there. And let's look into the internal thoughts and feelings of dad here, okay? Masculine dad here. Let's take a look. So I see, I'm trying to move into my house and I have this mirror and, oh yeah, everything's going well. And then all of a sudden somebody breaks my mirror. And so let's take a look at what's happening for him emotionally. Maybe he feels some sadness and maybe he feels some disappointment. He's like, man, I was excited to get into my new place. Everything was going so well. And I don't get why these things always happen to me. Jeez, disappointment. Maybe he feels defeated. He feels sadness. Maybe this is, I'm just kind of speculating here. Man, why can't I just have it easy like everybody else? Maybe he's feeling like he's different than everybody else. But instead of taking full responsibility for what he's feeling, no, I'm not going to feel this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cast a shadow onto the 9-year-old. What's wrong with you? Judgmental, angry. I'm going to withdraw my energy like a little girl. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm pouting. Oh, I didn't get my way. Wah, 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 wah. So for you, is that masculine? Is that really masculine? Is that real confidence? Or are you so focused on your feelings of not being good enough that you're perceiving something as confidence, you're perceiving something as masculine when it isn't? And we've all been fooled by fake confidence. I've been fooled so much by it in the past. But if you've been perceiving this masculinity, this judgment, this anger as masculine, confident, high value, let me know in the comments below what your experiences have been, what your perceptions have been. And let's get back to the lesson here. Because here's my opinion, here's my belief, is he casted the shadow. He casted the shadow instead of owning the fact that he was feeling maybe disappointed, defeated, sad, taking full responsibility for that, for his own feelings, he's dumping the shadow and blaming a 9-year-old for how he feels. Is that a grown man? Is that the sign of an emotionally mature man? Absolutely not. To me, that's a very immature man. I mean, to me, that's probably the signs that he's operating as about at a 12-year-old level inside. A mature man in that situation, for example, I wasn't always the most mature guy, but if that was my situation, I would feel the disappointment deeply. I would feel it deeply, take responsibility for what I'm feeling inside. Yeah, I'm feeling sad. I'm disappointed. Feeling a little defeated. Everything was coming together. I thought, life was going okay. Moving into this new place. We're getting our furniture in. Let's sit with my feelings. Sit with them. They're mine. My responsibility. And once the feelings come and go, I would see very clearly there's a 9-year-old in distress. He's feeling very down on himself. I would see he probably didn't have any emotional support at home. And I'd walk up to him and I'd say, son, you look really sad. You look disappointed. It's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, we can get another mirror. It's okay. You see the difference here? I would releasing my energy in a way that's supportive and contributing. I'm supporting the 9-year-old like I'm supposed to, not dumping my emotions and my feelings onto him and casting a shadow that he's going to internalize like there's something wrong with him. So what I invite you to see, that what you're perceiving as confidence isn't necessarily confidence. What you're perceiving as masculine, maybe what you're perceiving as masculinity and confidence is actually judgment. It's actually anger. And maybe what you're perceiving as strength is actually weakness. And I really need you to understand that. Because your ability, bringing this back, this group that you're hanging out in, if you keep perceiving their qualities as strength, their qualities as confidence, their qualities as masculine, you're always going to be living in somebody else's shadow. The pull to be more confident, to be more masculine, to be more high value, it's a trap. It is a trap. What's at the source? What's at the root? Your own feelings that you're not good enough. Your feelings that you're inadequate. Your feelings, your deep shame inside yourself. And the more you can tend to that, the more you can see clearly. You can see clearly what's strong and what is weak. What's true, mature masculinity, and what's toxic and the shadow side of masculinity. And if you're struggling with these feelings of inferiority and you're feeling like you need to be more confident, you can't find that inner confidence that you've been looking for, then take my free masterclass. I'm gonna link it below the video. I wanna offer that to you so I can walk you through that step-by-step process for how you're releasing your energy. Needy and controlling, or supportive, uplifting, contributing. It all comes by healing those deep feelings of inferiority, those deep feelings of guilt and shame. I want to help you do that through this masterclass. So empower yourself with that training today. And here's that other video I was talking about where you differentiate between emotions and feelings. Emotions, remember, they're somatic. They're the physical sensations that happen within your emotional system, somatically within your body. Feelings are your interpretations by your mind trying to interpret what those emotions are. Those are your feelings. They take place in your mind. Two different things. Very important distinction that you need to be aware of. So check that video out next. And if you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I appreciate you. And I'll have another video for you very soon. Until then, take care of yourself. All right, peace out.